Hello everybody and welcome to Isekai Cheat Magician episode 6. We're halfway done finally. Whoa, we're halfway there. You know, things like that. Isekai Cheat Magician, it's the hardest thing for me to watch. It's just so, it's not even that it's outright bad. It's so generic that it makes it bad, you know? People complain about the animation and whatnot. That doesn't bother me. My whole thing is, am I being entertained? And Isekai Cheat Magician, keep wiggling the mouse. That's the worst thing, honestly. If you wiggle the mouse just to see how long's left of the episode, I think that's a bad episode. And this, I mean, it had maybe the best moment of the show. Maybe the big We'll get there when we get there. Let's start at the beginning and go through, because there's parts. It doesn't do anything offensively bad, this show. It's just not very interesting. We open up the episode with the bad guys talking about the upcoming attack. They throw some numbers out. I think they're to do with the red things. Great. We go back to Taichi. He saves Anna from the golem, and then they fight the golem. I say they. Taichi beats it in like one hit. Then they find some scary twins. Great scary twins. Twins are always scary. Children are scary. Then we go back to Rin, and they report to the guild. Say they shouldn't rely on Taichi. Lemia shows up to help as well. Great stuff from them. This episode, the first half was heavily Taichi, but then the second half was heavily Rin. So, you know, it was kind of balanced. Twins are like, hey, we're going to unleash the goblins to rape all the women and also kill people as well, but rape all the women. That's it's the second time in a few episodes you've done that, and I'm like, just don't pull it out anywhere. I know the goblins are Goblin Slayer, and it's a thing you gotta. Weren't goblins like in real lore, like they were more into money than women, weren't they? I don't know. I can't remember my real life lore or storybook lore. We'll go with that. Goblins wake up. They're red goblins. Taichi wrecks them. The twins get targeted by the goblins, so Taichi saves them as well. And now he's got to protect all three of them from all the I was gonna say golems there. Goblins. The twins are like, there's loads of compartments. We'll go with compartments everywhere with goblins in them. So good job, Taichi, or good luck, Taichi. And he's like, all right, let's do this. I've got to protect all three of you. Also, Anna is starting to like him now. That's a theme throughout the episode. She does the blushy face and all that. So I guess Rin's got some competition. This is going to go full harem, isn't it? You can just tell it's going to go full harem. Fine, whatever. That's not a thing that bothers me. I know I sound super down on this episode, and that's because it's later, because of a lot of stuff. I had to go to the dentist, so my mouth hurts, so I'm probably quieter. And then some other stuff happened. Don't want to hear about my day. Let's talk about the episode some more. Done with Taichi for a little bit. We'll go back to the guild team. They're planning for the upcoming battle. Leimia's like, I'm going to use a big attack, and Rin's like, hang about. I have a better idea. So then Rin's like, I did science, so here's how explosions work. I'm going to do this. And everyone else is like, sure. We're in a fantasy world, we understand that. She does the big explosion, and it's pretty cool, you know. It's nothing to like be like, oh wow, it's not going to trend on Twitter. But yeah, it was fine for this show. I guess it was good. You know, I'm pretty down on this show this week. Usually I'm alright, but this week I've just not got the patience. Yeah, then we get all the adventurers all fighting. The bad guys are watching. Crimson monsters get released. They're defeating the things because they're really strong. Taichi and friends get to the guildmaster's thing. We're like, we're here to help. Look after these children. And Anna, you stay out of trouble too, because you're my wife now, I guess. Then we get more fighting. Lemia does a big attack, but it doesn't kill the strong ones. The strong ones then take Rin down, or one of them does. Rin's down. She ran out of magic. She did a railgun, but it didn't work. But then Taichi shows up to save her at the end. Woohoo! They're reunited. How good. Honestly, I think the best thing this show could do is just go for a formulaic harem isekai. Like, because what they're doing now is, I thought it would be really interesting with the two of them, like as a dynamic duo, but they've separated them, and it's not really worked for me. I want them to do some stuff. I just do a harem at this point. Just do it. At least then it's like you at least get some enjoyment out of it. But right now I'm really down this week. I'm so sorry. Usually I'm really more positive, but this week, I think I should have done this review tomorrow when I'm more awake, because then I think I'd be happier. And I like being happy, even for shows that aren't that great. I think if this is at less than a 6 on my anime list now, which is, that's where it should be. But that's not a perfect measurement. I'm rambling. Thank you for everybody who watched this review. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing and stuff, and commenting on what you thought about the episode. I have another channel as well where I do not reviews. It's just the Sandy Man. There'll be a link on my main channel in the little side bit. Thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you next week for another exciting episode. That's away for this show. And I'll see you next week, as I just said. I'm repeating myself. Bye, guys.